my childhood. I remember what it was like. I remember that I needed my parents, and I remembered everything that they said to me, everything they taught me. I remember when my dad tried to teach me about the states of matter when I was 3. We was driving in the car. He took me to work with him one day so I could see what my daddy did. And he took a glass of water. We were on the way home, and he shook it around and says, "You know what this is?" I said, "It's water." He said, "This is called liquid. When it's like water, it's liquid." Then he blew in my face, said, "What's that?" I said, "That's your breath." He goes, "This is a gas. It's like a liquid, but it's not." Then he knocked on the dashboard. Said, "This is a solid. It's hard. It's tangible. That's what makes it solid." I'm like, "Oh, okay." The message didn't sink in right away. I mean, when I went home and Dad tried to show Mom what I learned, he turned on the faucet and said, "Tyler, tell Mama what this is." I told him, "Water." And then he said, "No, we know it's water. What did I tell you water was?" I said, "Oh, right, a liquid." I was 3. I remember going to school, and when we got to that lesson in science class in 1st or 2nd grade, I already knew what they were talking about because my parents told me. You gotta talk to your kids. It worked for me. I mean, I'm not a bad guy. I don't go, like I said, I don't go around doing drugs, smoking, killing people, stealing cars, none of that mess. And I've got a job. I'm earning my keep around here. I'm still living at home just because I haven't made the move yet. Planning on it as soon as possible. I'm going to school later this year. I've already been accepted into the college I want to go to. And pretty soon I'm going to get my life on my own started. And after I get everything stabilized and I'm settled down, then I'll worry about getting married and having children. And hopefully I'll practice what I'm preaching and I'll be a good father. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, right? Anyways, what I'm trying to tell you is when you go through hard times, when things are tough on you, and you want to get angry, remember the sword. It's useful. It's shiny. It's pretty. It decorates the knight's armor. You know, half of his appearance was his sword. If you carried this rusted, busted-up looking sword, nobody's going to respect him. So you are a tool, an instrument, the sword of God. And when you get damaged, no big deal. Just heat you up again and beat you back into shape, just like you would a sword. Now, imagine your head on an anvil, somebody beating it with a hammer. It doesn't feel good, no. It hurts. But it's necessary to shape you into a better person. Or into the person that you were before, if you've made a change for the worst. I'm not at liberty to disclose who, but somebody close to my family is spiraling downward. We don't really know what to do about it. So, all we can do is just hope and pray that God takes a hammer to his head. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. But, yeah, I think I've made my point. I don't think this is as long as the other one I did. But, I said my piece. Got out what I wanted out. And, as I said before, if you agree with me, that's great. If you don't, I don't care. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Leave comments, rate, and subscribe.